Black saw their chance for the win and took it. The ready is a less common but flexible opening that controls the center with the knight before committing a pawn. c5 controls the central d4 square. e4 takes space in the center, controls the d5 and f5 squares, and allows the queen and light-squared bishop to develop. The knight moves from its initial position, joining the action. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn, in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. e6 controls the d5 square and allows the dark-squared bishop and queen to develop. Knight c3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. Queen c7 defends the knight on c6 and controls the important d6 and e5 squares. Bishop e2 develops the bishop and prepares castling. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. The queen moves forward into the game. This is called development. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. The bishop moves forward into the game. This is called development. This develops a knight off its starting square, getting it into the action. The game is still close to equal, but white lost their advantage. A very strong play. This threatens to win material through a tactic. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. This overlooks a better way to offer an equal trade of pieces. This allows the opponent to force the loss of castling rights. This misses an opportunity to force the loss of castling rights. This allows the opponent to eventually win a pawn. This wins a pawn. Takes back. That pawn was free for the taking. A solid choice. Recaptures. This is a fair move. One of the best moves. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Right on target. That's fine. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. A very strong play. A solid choice. One of the best moves. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This is the strongest option. This is a fair move. A very strong play. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. A solid choice. Very precise. One of the best moves. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. Out comes the rook and into the battle. Right on target. The knight finds a new active square. That's fine. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This moves the rook to safety. This allows the knight to control more squares. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. This misses an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Moving from its starting spot, the rook gets involved in the game. This threatens to eventually win a bishop. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. Takes back. This is not the right idea. This move puts the rook on a safer square. This defends the attacked pawn. This offers an equal trade of pieces.